Oh, turn you. Get a little closer. Get a little closer. That used to be a commercial. Get a little closer. Every extra drive. Don't be a stinky. Alright, let's do this. 1 second, everybody. Nice day. It's hot, but not crazy. Shalom, shalom, Israel. Before I get started, I'm going to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shad, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Salute to the men out here teaching the fullness of the scriptures in these times, to the hopeful elect, scattered abroad, unlike it to a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men, peace, blessings. I look forward to your rulership in the kingdom to come. To the remnant, men, women, children out there scattered, shalom. Okay, once again, we out here through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, to bring out the truth of the scriptures to you so-called blacks, Latino, Native American, and speckled bird Israelites. And I was going to make this title this, what was it? First it was going to be sold to our enemies, the Edomites, so I was going to focus on them. But clearly right now, you sitting back as a so-called black person and you wondering, why is everybody against us? Why is everybody against us? You had the boy in Atkins, South Carolina, Khalid Simmons. They don't try to look it up online. They even hide the story. It ain't like even if you put in 17-year-old South Carolina, it's gonna be, you ain't gonna find it. You gotta type in the name, you gotta type it where, so you got that situation. He done got killed by 3 kids and then the family, so they done arrested 2 of the parents or whatever the case may be, 17-year-old. Then you got the other situation. Look at the situation with the mother out there. I forget where it was at. The mother bought some Pampers at Walmart, got in her car, showed them the receipt, got in her car, police chased her to the car over some Pampers, and started shooting in the car and killed her 1-year-old son. And you like, yo, what the hell is going on? But then we sitting back, the men of the Lord sitting back going, yeah, it's rough out here right now. You got to watch yourself. You got to be smart. You got to be circumspect. You got to know that, yo, it's in these times we in, and you run across an Asian police with a white police, you ran across 2 pretty much Edomites. Let's go, let's start at Maccabees. Let's get this one. Maccabees chapter, let's see. First Maccabees 2. Let's go to First Maccabees chapter 2. And let's start at First Maccabees chapter 2 and six, right? Because it's all based on the curses. It's all based on the curses, right? First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 6. And when he saw the blasphemies that were committed in Judah and Jerusalem, northern kingdom, southern kingdom, or southern kingdom, northern kingdom, he said, woe is me, wherefore was I born to see the misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy and the sanctuary into the hand of the strangers. So you talking about Israel as a place, and then you also talking about Israel as a people. So you talk about the actual physical Israel, the place being delivered, and it shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles are fulfilled. So yeah, so you got Israel, the place, But then you also got Israel, the people, being trodden down by by the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles are fulfilled. And so the time of the Gentiles, the other nations are not fulfilled around us just yet. So now you go back to the question I asked, why are they all against us? Right? The Lord put them against us. That's why. He the one stirred up the spirit in them. You get to a time where we supposed to be moving into the future, and everybody's supposed to be kumbaya, and the Knicks just won the championship, and we got the World Cup. Why can't we all get along? Like Rodney King, right? Rodney King asked that shit in the 90s. Why can't we all get along after getting his ass whooped? We still getting our ass whooped. Your 1 year old is no longer here because you went in there and got a pair of Pampers and paid for them, and because they didn't like how you responded to them pressing you about paying for some shit that you done spent your money on and shit. So you ain't like, yeah, I got an attitude. I be catching an attitude too when I'm going to fucking Walmart to walk out and they just seen me walk over here from the motherfucking cash thing where I had to scan my shit myself and package my shit up too. Then I push the cart to the door and they come break in front of you like this. Let me see your receipt. Yeah, I be getting mad too. Get the fuck out of here. You just seen me right there. So I understand. And so because I don't want to show you my receipt, you shoot me? Man, please, man. This fucking place, man. First, man, and then y'all get, why they so angry out here? Well, you ain't angry knowing a 1 year old got shot and killed? 17-year-old boy out here, they still lynching people around the country. You finding young people lynch men and women, young boys and girls, in they 18, 19s, 20, finding them lynched in the park, talk about some black person went to the park and decided this how I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to throw a rope over a tree and hang myself. Ain't no goddamn black people doing that to themselves. First Maccabees, chapter 2 and 7. He said, woe is me, wherefore am I born to see the misery of my people, and of the holy city to dwell there, when it was delivered unto the hand of the enemies, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Her temple is become as a man without glory. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. See, her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. You can't take no statue or no this or no that and take it away into captivity, because how is a vessel or something like that going to work for you? Them glorious vessels is his people. Her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the street. Her infants are slain in the street. So you go back to, again, the curses and what you see happening, and then you can find scriptures to go, look right here. Look at this right here. This has always been happening to Israel right here. Let me get one before I keep reading. Let me digress. Let me go over here. The Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Always go back to the curses. When you first realize, start understanding that you are Israelite, read the whole chapter of Deuteronomy 28. You read the whole chapter. The Lord lay it out for you right there in plain English. You start with the blessings from 1 to 15, and then it go, but if you don't do this, what I'm telling you to do right now, check it out. And from 16 on down to 68, he tell you what you going to see. You go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 45, right? Let's see what the Lord said about these curses. Deuteronomy 28 and 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and pursue thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy power to keep his commandments and his statutes which he commanded thee. Now watch 46. This is the part. Deuteronomy 28 and 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed, thy children, and thy seed forever. So let's get back to what we was reading again in the time of the Maccabees, when Israel was going through it. And so the curses that I'm going to put on you, even from the time of the Maccabees, you're going to still see occurring right now in this time. Because why? Because we read it. It shall be upon thy seed, thy children, thy offspring. Seed is sperma, which means sperm shall be upon thy seed forever. Right? Let's go. Back to 1 Maccabees, chapter 2 and verse 9 again. And her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity. Her infants are slain in the streets. Her young men with the sword weapon. Her young men with the sword of the enemy. The sword of the enemy. What nation have not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils? All her ornaments are taken away. Of a free woman, she is become a bond slave. Yeah. So these curses that the Lord put on us all the way back then is going to follow the tribe of Israel all the way into currently right now. Right? That's what you see. It was another one. Let's see. Lamentations, chapter 3. Let's go. 887. Lamentations 3. And I know I wrote one down, but I know the whole 3rd chapter. You can read it and it'll show. So I know it's down 46. I don't want to read all of this. Let's go. Let's start at 42. Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 42. We have transgressed and have rebelled. And we read in Deuteronomy the curses because we didn't want to hearken to the Lord. We didn't want to keep his commandments. We didn't want to do what we promised we said we was going to do in Exodus, the 24th chapter. In Exodus, the 24th chapter, it says clearly, Exodus chapter 24 and let's go 2. And Moses alone shall come near the Lord, but they shall not come nigh, neither shall the people go up with him. And Moses came and told the people all the words of the Lord and all the judgments, and all the people answered with one voice and said, all the words which the Lord hath said will we do. See, this is what happened. We made a pact with the Lord. The Lord chose us to say, yo, Moses, this is my people right here. Come up here, let me talk to you. Look, Moses, whoop-de whoop, 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 whoop. This the commandments, this the laws, this the rules, the regulations. Now go tell this people what I said. Everybody, when Moses came down, Israel, yeah, hell yeah, Moses, we for the Lord, yeah. As soon as that shit stopped, soon as that cut out, we start going on. Soon as it, right here, let's get Psalms. Watch. Soon as that happened, we start going on. Psalms chapter 106. Where we at? 106, I think 38-ish. So yeah, we could prove in the scriptures. We could show you in the scriptures where, show me in the scriptures where it say all that. Okay, I'm showing you. Let's go. Psalms 106 and 32. They angered him also, Psalms 106 and 32. They angered him also at the waters of strife, so that it went ill with Moses for their sakes, because they provoked his spirit, so they spake inadvisedly with his lips, so that he spake inadvisedly with his lips. They did not destroy the nations concerning whom the Lord commanded them, but were mingled among the heathen and learned their works. And they served their idols, which were a snare unto them. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters. You still got that going on. What they say every time you see somebody that come out the blue, or they get that contract or this or this, and what they start saying in the music industry or movie or whatever, that he done sacrificed somebody. Oh, that nigga done sold his soul. That nigga parents done at a little child age, that they parents done did whoopty whoop whoop whoop. And so the parents end up taking all their money. They ain't got no money enough. We still saying that to this day. We still say to this day. Let's keep getting it. There's more in there. There's more. Psalms 106 and 37. Yea, they sacrificed their sons and their daughters unto devils, and shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and their daughters. We still doing abortions. 64 million abortions since 1970 in America. 200,000 abortions in the so-called black community alone every year. Right? And shed innocent blood, even the blood of their sons and of their daughters, whom they sacrificed unto the idols of Canaan, and the land was polluted with blood. Thus were they defiled with their own works, and went a whore with their own inventions. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance. And he gave them into the hand of the heathen. And he did what? And he gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. And they that hated them ruled over them. And so now you will say, going back to the question I asked earlier, why are they still acting like this? Why is this type of stuff still going on to this day? Deuteronomy 28 and 46. And these signs and these curses shall be on thy seed forever, for a sign forever. I'm giving you the things that the scriptures say is going to be curses that you're going to be able to see. Psalms chapter 106 and 40. Therefore was the wrath of the Lord kindled against his people, insomuch that he abhorred his own inheritance, and he gave them into the hand of the heathen, and they that hated them ruled over them. You had to have some serious hate in your heart to do the things that was done during slavery. Some serious hate in your heart. Okay, we know. Serious hate. The things that they did, man, they did just for fun during slavery. Their enemies, 42, their enemies also oppressed them, and they were brought into the subjection under their hand. Many times did he deliver them, but they provoked him with their counsel, and were brought low for their iniquity. Nevertheless, he regarded their affliction when he heard their cry, and they remembered for them his covenant, and repented according to the multitude of his mercies. He made them also to be pitied of all those that carried them captive. Save us, O Lord, power, and gather us from among the heathen to give thanks unto thy holy name. And that go back to why they would not give you the true names of the Lord. Because if they believe in the Bible, and they know on the slave posters all the way back then, they had Hebos for sale, Hebrews. They had Hebos for sale. So they knew we was the Lord's people back then. So if they knew or suspected, let's even go they didn't know. Let's say they suspected that we was the Lord's people. Why would we try to help them get out of the position or the predicament that we got them in right now by giving them the key to get out of it? The lot and bondage we got them under, why would we give them the name of the Lord for them to start calling on and praying to and worshiping to help them get out of it? They're not going to do that. That's why they gave you Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Let's go back to Lamentations, man. That's why they gave you that. That's why they gave you that. And it's embedded in my people like a tick, like an Alabama tick, sucking the blood out of my people. They cannot let Jesus go, man. White boy Jesus, save us. Look, white God, white Jesus, save us from the so-called white man. Make no sense, but y'all keep going. Lamentation chapter 3 and 42 again. We have transgressed and have rebelled those scriptures just now. Thou hast not pardoned. Thou hast covered with anger and persecuted us. Thou hast slain. Thou hast not pitied. Thou hast covered thyself with the cloud, that our prayers should not pass through. Thou hast made us as the offscouring and refuge in the midst of the people. All our enemies have opened their mouths against us. Fear and a snare is come upon us. Desolation and destruction. You must have some old stinky, funky Indian that just came over here. This nigga done got a badge and he talking shit to a brother and a sister. You have old Hamite, what's that, bush meat eating African over here talking down to us. You like, really, Ham? Them niggas over there eating armadillos and all kind of shit. Armadillo stew. And you over there talking shit to me. They eat mud cookies. I see they even eat mud cookies over there. They come here talking shit to us. And I've been poor. I've been poor where you open the refrigerator and the refrigerator, back of the refrigerator looking at you. My mama ain't never made me no mud cookies. Niggas, man. Y'all niggas, man, the worst. Them niggas over there eating, in India eating done, cow done and all kind of custom. Man, please, man. Please, man. But they look down on us. They better than us. They come here, change their last name to Patel, and all of a sudden they adopted with a phony damn degree that somebody over there gave them. Fucking crazy, man. Lamentations 3 and 46 again. All our enemies have opened their mouths against us. Fear and a snare is come upon us. Desolation and destruction. My eye runneth down with rivers of water for the destruction of the daughter of my people. My eye trickleth down and ceaseth not, without any intermission, till the Lord look down and behold from heaven. My eye affecteth my heart because of all the daughters of my city. My enemies chase me sore like a bird without cause. My enemies chase me sore, damn, like a bird without cause. Ain't giving us no rest, man. Middle of the night, oh, my baby need Pampers. I go to the store and I come, by the time it's over, I don't need Pampers no more. My baby gone. How did this happen? You wake up the next day, the mother got shot too. She was in critical condition. But you wake up the next day and you going, damn, I just went to the store to get diapers. What the fuck happened last night? And then you go talk about crashing out and all of that. That'll make you want to crash out. That'll make you want, like, I see that police, that'll make you want to crash out. 53, I love this passage too. This Lamentation, the 3rd chapter, yeah, man, it's an eye-opener. 53, Lamentation 3 and 53. They have cut off my life in the dungeon and cast a stone upon me. Waters flowed over my head. Then said I am cut. I called upon upon thy name, O Lord, out of a low dungeon. Thou hast heard my voice. Hide not thine ear from my breathing at my cry. Thou drewest near in day. And so the other thing too is you see that the Lord is telling you why going through it, and the prophets and the men of the Lord is crying over the nation of Israel, but it's also telling you how to get out of it. It's telling you to call on the name. Remember the covenant. Remember the covenant that we broke with the Lord. Call on the Lord, and that's the key to get out of the situation you in. Thou drawest near in the day that I called upon thee. Thou saidest, fear not. Fear not, thou Jacob, thou worm. That's in Isaiah 40 chapter, or 41st chapter. Let me see. Fear not, right? Fear not. Who he saying fear not to? He's saying fear not, thou Jacob. Let's get it. Isaiah, let's go 40. Let's see if it's 41 yet. Yeah, it's right there. Let's go. Yep. Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear not. So when he was saying fear not, who he talking to? Fear not who? Isaiah 41 and 10. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Matter of fact, let's start up at 8. Israel is chosen by God. That's the subtitle. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend, thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, thou art my servant, I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am with thee. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. I will help thee. I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were in sin. So we read about all of them that's against us, right? But the Lord's still saying right here, yo, I chose you. You my chosen. You my people. You who I chose. So fear not. But then it go right back into it, 11. 41 and 11, behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be ashamed and confounded. They shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish. Thou shalt seek them and shalt not find them. Even them that contend with thee, they that war against thee shall be as nothing, and as a thing of naught. For I, the Lord, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob. That's the scripture I was thinking about right there. I love it. It's like a puzzle, a 99-cent store puzzle. It go together real easy. Isaiah 41 and 14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. So that's when the Lord talk about fear not. But going back to it, understanding why we going through the things we going through. This is why we going through the things we going through, because it's curses from the Lord. Back to it, Lamentation 3 and 57 again. Thou drewest near in the day that I called upon thee. Thou saidest, fear not. O Lord, thou hast pleaded the cause of my soul. Thou hast redeemed my life. O Lord, thou hast seen my wrong. Judge thou my cause. Thou hast seen all their vengeance. 60. Thou hast seen all their vengeance and all their imaginations against me. Thou hast heard their reproach, O Lord, in all their imaginations against me. The lips of those that rose up against me and their device against me all day. Behold, they're sitting down and they're rising up. I am their music. Yeah, they get pleasure out of doing what they do to us. They get in the car after they done did that shit to the murdered the slain the little 1-year-old boy. They got down to the priest and they laughing, joking about it over a pizza, over some donuts, some Starbucks coffee. They got a big thing, that big gallon Dunkin' Donuts coffee thing with the handle with the little spigot on the side. They got donuts in there, and they coming up with, yo, this how we gonna spin it. She was aggressive, and she tried to hit one of us with the car, and this is what we gonna say, whoop-de whoop 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 whoop. This is what they do, even with this Mr. Child thing. The boycott ain't because we hate Asians. Y'all are not. If we hated Asians, we wouldn't have gave y'all all that money and helped y'all get rich all these years. We don't hate, we hate the treat of how y'all do. And not just the Asians, the Arabs. Them Arabs and them stores and the bodegas and all this. And it's so bad, I went to a store up here in Salem, North Carolina. Salem. No, not Salem. Selma. Selma, yeah, that's it. Selma. I'm up there in Selma, right? And so I go to a store, a little hood store, and I get in there. It's an Arab. Teeth look like Jabba the Hutt. Teeth all fucked up. One tooth, 3 space, another tooth, 3 spaces. And I go in there to buy something, and he got a whole cigarette, not vaping. He got a real actual cigarette, and he's smoking while I'm in the store. I came up to the counter to buy something. This nigga smoking, and I'm like, this the type of disrespect that these motherfuckers got. You in a so-called black neighborhood in the hood, and you don't care. What about secondhand smoking motherfucking cigarette outside? When somebody come in the store, clip that motherfucker for a minute, then come inside, do what you gotta do, and go back to, nah, I'ma smoke right here, because I don't care about you. I don't give a fuck, you little kids come in here, whatever. This motherfucker gonna smell like smoking, I don't care. And I'm like, God damn, you niggas ain't got no respect. Because you wouldn't see, first of all, they wouldn't let them open up no store in their community. That's the first off like that. Second off, he wouldn't be doing that over in the white community. He wouldn't be doing that. He wouldn't be doing that. White person say, what are you doing smoking this? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. Us, they don't care. That's what we against. We against the disrespect. We paying y'all getting rich off of us, and y'all ain't got no respect. I come and follow me around, y'all looking over the counter like this, and y'all doing all this stuff like that. And I'm like, shit, I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I ain't got to steal. But don't, no matter what, because why? Because I look like a black man. I'm a black man. I look like somebody that might have stole something before. Hey man, everybody steal. White people steal, Asian people steal. Oh, black people commit crimes. Asian motherfuckers don't. What the fuck is the Yakuza? The motherfucking Chinese niggas that go around extorting and doing all, selling drugs and heroin and all that. Everybody got bad parts. So don't try to say, black people, y'all so murderous and this. We ain't dropping no bombs on nobody. We ain't trying to stick all kinds of poison inside people. We ain't spraying crops. We ain't got no crops spraying it with all kinds, spraying the clouds and all this shit. We ain't doing that. Going around the world, rape, rob, pillaging. We ain't doing that. But we the face of evil. Huh. You got people out here with islands where they do all kind of ungodly shit. That ain't us. Black people got no islands like that. And if they did, they gonna shut them down quick. Lamentations chapter 3 and 61 again. 60. Thou hast seen all their vengeance and all their imaginations against me. Thou hast heard their reproach, O Lord, and all their imaginations against me. The lips of those that rose up against me, and their device against me all the day. Behold, they're sitting down and they're rising up. I am their music. Here go the part. Render unto them a recompense, O Lord, according to the work of their hands. Give them sorrow of heart, thy curse unto them. Give them sorrow of heart, thy curse unto them. Persecute and destroy them in anger and from under the heavens of the Lord. Yeah. So we understand that according to the scriptures, we gonna go through it. We gonna be all until the Lord return. We gonna be going through it. But when the Lord return, he gonna, what's that? Zechariah 3 and 8. Let's see. It's either Zechariah or Zephaniah 3 and 8. Let's see. I think it's Zechariah. Let's go. No, it's Zephaniah. Okay. Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my intentions is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Yeah. So we waiting for the Lord to rise up. We waiting for the day when the Lord rise up, right? Because the Lord got to get everything on the man. Because our women is so out of line, it's ridiculous. Our women, the attitudes, the funkiness of our women, it's all curses. So you could find a scripture in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. You go see, whoop, whoop, right there. Read it right here. Oh, right here. You can find other precepts around, but you could go right to Deuteronomy 28 and all the stuff you see going on. You go, oh, right there. Oh, look at what this says. Let's keep getting. Let's go. But my people not considering. So let's get that. Romans 10 and 2. My people not consider. No, Isaiah first, then we get Romans 10 and 2. Isaiah chapter 1. Start at 3. 2. Isaiah chapter 1 verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. So we read that. We read in Exodus, the 24th chapter, everything that Moses said we shall do. We read that. But then we also read in Psalms, where they start talking, Psalms 106, the 106th chapter, start at 32, I think it was, how they started talking shit against Moses and rebelled against him. So Israel started rebelling even before they got out the wilderness. Israel started rebelling. Numbers the 21st chapter. Israel started rebelling. Numbers the 16th chapter. Moses, they was talking shit about Moses, trying to vote Moses out. Let's get a censure against Moses. Lord had to smoke them. Then after the Lord smoked them one day, Israel started talking shit again. Matter of fact, let's go there. I love that chapter. Let's go there. Numbers. I think it's 16 if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. That's why we going through it right now. Yup. God threatens to destroy Israel. Right over there. Okay, yeah, there you go. Let's start. Let's start at 14. Numbers 16 and 14. Moreover, thou hast not brought us unto a land that floweth with milk and honey. They complain. The Lord just got them, got them out of bondage in Egypt, where they was making mud with no bricks with no straw, and Pharaoh was putting pressure to their ass. They just seen Moses open up the Red Sea with the power of the Lord, and they complain already. Numbers 16 and 14. Moreover, thou hast not brought us into a land that floweth with milk and honey, or given us inheritance of fields and vineyards. Wilt thou put out the eyes of these men? We will not come up. And Moses was very wroth, and said unto the Lord, respect not thou their offering. I have not taken one ass from them, neither have I hurt one of them. So now they complain about Moses. Moses like, yo, Lord, I ain't getting nothing from these people. I ain't taking nothing from them. I ain't asking for nothing. And they talking shit about me. Okay. You see why the Lord got his foot in Israel's ass. You wonder why. And Moses said unto Korah, be thou and all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow, and take every man his censure and put censure. So they taking a vote. They taking a vote. They trying to vote Moses out from being the leader. We want to put somebody cool in that we like. We don't like Moses because he too strict. He talk about them laws and stuff that God talking about. We need somebody else. And Moses said unto Korah, be thou all thy company before the Lord, thou and they and Aaron tomorrow, and take every man his censer and put incense in them, and bring ye before the Lord every man his censer, 250 censers, thou also and Aaron, each of you his censer. And they took every man. Hey, you know what? As I'm reading this, right? They got a new thing now where it's this guy that go around and he give them an index card. He giving young, white, black, he giving them index cards to read. And the amount of people that can't read, and I'm sitting here, I'm reading, I'm like, a lot of y'all that's talking, y'all can't even read the Bible. Literally, y'all can't even read the Bible. The way that he'd give you a paragraph, it might be 3 lines, and the shit y'all be saying when y'all reading these words, I'm like, God damn. It's just a lot of stupidity going on in America right now, literally and spiritually. A lot of stupidity. 16 to 18, and they took every man his censer and put fire in them and laid incense thereon, and stood in the door of the tabernacle of the congregation with Moses and Aaron. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them. See? Against Moses and Aaron. Moses just came into Egypt with no weapons, no nothing, a staff, the Lord behind them, and got y'all out of here. Soon as we get free, soon as we come through the Red Sea, we get on the other side. Ain't no danger now. We ain't scared no more. Niggas talking shit. That's Israel. And Korah gathered all the congregation against them unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the glory of the Lord appeared unto all the congregation. Watch this. Watch what the Lord said when he came. He said, oh, y'all rolling on my boy Moses? Watch this. 20, Numbers 16 and 20. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, separate yourselves from among this congregation, that I may consume them in a moment. Why? See why the Lord put all these curses on us? You see why the Lord put all these curses on us. And they fell upon their faces and said, O God, the God of spirits and of all flesh, shall one man sin, and wilt thou be wrought with all the congregation? Moses is begging the Lord, don't kill him. Nah, Lord, don't, Lord, please, Lord, don't kill him. Don't kill him, Lord. Just because this one guy was going off, you want to get everybody, Lord? Israel, man. Israel. And the Lord Moses saying, speak unto the congregation. Yeah, speak to them, Moses. Moses, my son. See them niggas, right? What they doing, right? Lord, no. Okay, Moses. I'm gonna give them a chance. Go talk to them. Let's see how this turn out. Moses. Go talk to your people. 24. Speak unto. I love this story, man. How could you not love this story right here? This paint a picture right here. Number 16 and 24. Speak unto the congregation, saying, get you up from about the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, and Abiram. And Moses rose up and went unto Dathan and Abiram, and the elders of Israel followed him. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touch nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all your sins. And so the other thing would be, in this particular moment, I just seen Moses raise up a staff like this and part the Red Sea. And we walked through it and Pharaoh got crushed. I just seen that. So when Moses come and say, yo, chill, y'all going off, y'all better stop messing with these dudes, because they talking crazy out the side of their neck, or y'all gonna get consumed. Why would you doubt that? If you just seen Moses split the Red Sea, you talking greasy against him, the Lord come down ready to smoke your boots, and you gonna say, F that, I'm gonna go against Moses? I don't get people. I swear I don't get people. Number 16 and 26. And he spake unto the congregation, saying, depart, I pray you, from the tents of these wicked men, and touching nothing of theirs, lest ye be consumed in all their sins. So they gat from the tabernacle of Korah, Dathan, Abram, on every side, and Dathan, Abram came out and stood in the door of their tents, and their wives, and their sons, and their little children. And Moses said, hereby ye shall know that the Lord hath sent me to do all these works, for I have not done them of my own mind. If these men die the common death of all men, or if they be visited after the visitation of all men, then the Lord hath not sent me. So yo, if y'all don't trust me, check it out. If these men live and die of old age and natural causes, y'all know that the Lord didn't send me. But if they die miraculously or like that, then you know the Lord sent me, right? Let's see what happens. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open her mouth and swallowed them up, they didn't know this was the curse right here. Well, the Lord put the words in Moses' mouth to say this, but this is the curse right here that Moses is saying. This is what the Lord saying, yo, this is what I'm going to do. But if the Lord make a new thing, and the earth open up her mouth and swallow them up with all that appertain unto them, and they go down quick unto the pit, then ye shall understand that these men have provoked the Lord. And it came to pass, as he had made an end of speaking all these words, that the ground clave asunder that was under them, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed them up, and their houses, all the men that appertain unto Korah, and all their goods, they and all that appertain to them, went down alive unto the pit, and the earth closed upon them, and they perished from among the congregation. So you would think that that would be enough right there, right? That they would be like, yo, we ain't gonna challenge Moses no more. Let's see what hard-headed ass Israelites did the next day. Let's see. And all Israel were round about them, fled at the cry of them, for they said, lest the earth swallow us up also. And there came out of fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. Oh, I ain't forget about y'all. I just got done. I ain't forget about y'all that was trying to turn on against my boy Moses, trying to vote the man out that I the one chose Moses, and y'all trying to vote Moses out. It's stupid. And there came out of fire from the Lord and consumed the 250 men that offered incense. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Eleazar, the son of Aaron, the priest, that he take up the censers out of the burning and scatter down the fire yonder, for they are hollow. The censers of these sinners against their own souls, let them make them broad plates for a covering of the altar, for they offered them before the Lord. Therefore they are hollow, and they shall be a sign for the children unto the children of Israel. And Eleazar the priest took the brazen censers wherewith they were burnt, had offered, and they were made broad plates for a covering of the altar. Well, where is it at? Now look, 20, let's go down to 41. 41, number 16 and 41. But on the morrow, all the congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, saying, Ye have killed the people of the Lord. You still talking shit? The very tomorrow? Y'all woke up tomorrow, the next day, talking shit again. We just seen what was done to them niggas yesterday. And so now, instead of y'all going, we need to fear the Lord. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of understanding. So instead of y'all waking up tomorrow fearing the Lord, y'all woke up tomorrow, the very next day, mad at Moses. Because Moses the one that did it. Moses ain't do nothing. Moses ain't do nothing. But this just how hard-headed and stupid my people is. So then going back, bringing it to now. When you trying to tell them something, you say, yo, we at a time of judgment. We at a time, the last days, it's going to be tribulation, it's going to be this. So when you moving out there in the public and all of that stuff, you got to watch how you move, because you never know what spirit is on that individual you dealing with. You cut somebody off and you honk your horn at him and you get mad and this and this and that. And that motherfucker crash out on him. He got a gun. He just bought his gun. He want to play pow pow. He want to play pew pew at you now. They ask you for your receipt or whatever. Hey, yo, I know it. Hey, police involved now, they got guns. You got to chill out. Yeah, you can talk reckless to the little Walmart associate. You out my face. Police get here now. All right, Mr. Officer. You know what I'm saying? Here you go right here, man. You could be mad and talk your shit, but hey, provide that receipt. Why? Because we know we in a time where, yo, they shooting people. Pampers cost what, $16? $30? Maybe? Depending on, and at Walmart, they probably cheaper. So your baby not here over something that costs less than $50. And they said she had the receipt, and if you had the receipt, just show the receipt. Just show the receipt. Hey, here you go. Talk your shit once they give you the receipt back. Curse them out as you walking away. But hey, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Back to the stupidness of my people now. But number 16 and 41. But on the morrow, all the congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and against Aaron, saying, Ye have killed the Lord, the people of the Lord. And it came to pass, when the congregation was gathered against Moses and against Aaron, and they looked toward the tabernacle of the congregation, and behold, the cloud covered it, and the glory of the Lord appeared. And Moses and Aaron came before the tabernacle of the congregation, and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, once again the Lord came down, get you up from among this congregation, that I may consume them as in a moment. And they fell on their faces. So this is not even in, what, we got 30 verses? 30 verses right here, the Lord done came down 2 times talk about smoking Israel. Hard-headed ass nation, man. Hard-headed ass people. And Moses said unto Aaron, take a censer and put fire therein from off the altar and put on incense and go quickly into the congregation and make an atonement for them. For there is wrath gone out from the Lord, the plague is begun. And Aaron took as Moses commanded and ran into the midst of the congregation, and behold, the plague was begun among the people. And he put on incense and made an atonement for the people, and he stood between the dead and the living, and the plague was stayed. Now they that died in the plague were 14,700, besides them that died about the manner of Korah. And Aaron returned unto Moses unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, and the plague was stayed. Yeah. So the Lord, in 2 days, the Lord killed what? 250 plus 14, like almost 15,000 people in 2 days, because Israel's stupid. They hard-headed. Now let's get it. Let's go back to Isaiah. We was at Isaiah, right? Go back to Isaiah. Isaiah chapter 1 verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. We just was reading about the rebellion. That's how we got over it. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. So now you think about Israelites that knew they was Israelites in the desert, they was rebelling and going off. How much more now? Especially when you thinking that I'm not even the Lord's people. I'm a Christian. I'm a Muslim praying to a rock. Them Arabs had your ass in slavery too. Just as they, but matter of fact, the slavery that was done to us here in America, the transatlantic slavery, they learned the moves they learned it from the sub-Sahara slave niggas. They was brutal. That's why they still over there got them things where they taking people on the boat and taking them out there on the water and having a little poop and pee parties. Where you think it come from? It's things they was doing back in them times. Cutting off your rod and all of that stuff like this. You over the harem and this and this and that. But if you gonna be around my harem, I'm gonna cut your rod off so I ain't gotta worry about you touching none of my women. Where do you think they get that from? Them niggas over there, y'all praying to their God, man. Oh Lord, save me. Stupidity, man. Isaiah 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib, but Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They did what? They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. Why should ye be stricken any more? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. Yeah. Get some water. My throat. This heat will have you going crazy. What's that? Yeah, if it's ignorant fairy tale, you here, buddy. Why you here? Matthew 7 and 15. I think that's be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, beware for. Oh, I'm a false prophet. Yeah, you blocked too. Y'all niggas is crazy. But the niggas at the church ain't false prophets. The niggas that's driving the cars and this and this and that. We out here reading the Bible. I ain't asking for donation. I ain't got my Cash App in the title. I ain't got my PayPal in the title. All I'm doing is out here reading the scriptures verbatim. And I ain't even reading no hard scriptures. So how am I a false prophet? How am I a false prophet? Every scripture I done read so far is pretty straightforward. I ain't read nothing where you gotta go woo woo woo. The only thing that you could say you don't believe is that we the people of the Bible. That's the only thing you could say. Well, they believe that they the people of the Bible. Okay, you could say you got a dispute with that. You can't dispute with the scriptures that I'm reading about why Israel got their ass kicked, how Israel was rebelling against the Lord, and that the Lord said the curses is going to be on Israel for a sign and a wonder forever. And then gave you different cases, situations, or times in the scriptures where Israel was actually going off. So what's the false prophet about that? What's the false prophet about that? What did I say? I could see if I was going into something real deep, real heavy. I'm going into something a real easy to understand subject. Why Israel was getting treated by the Lord the way Israel was getting treated by the Lord. Because Israel was going off. Period. Yeah, I gotta block you. I gotta block you. Hey, what's up, sis? Shalom, sis. Yeah, they gonna hate. What you gonna do? It's beautiful though. And you know that the funny thing, or the funny thing about it is that they come on here and they have so much to say against us, but them same people will not go to church and challenge the pastor. Or not even challenge the pastor. Okay, well, scream, hey, pastor, what about Revelation, boom, boom, boom? Pastor, what about John, woo, woo, woo? They won't do that with them, but they'll come on here and they'll have all this to say to us. And I'm just reading the scripture, plain and simple. Back to it. Israel not known. Let's go Romans now. Romans chapter 10. And 2. For, Romans 10 and 2, for I bear them record that they have a zeal of the Most High, but not for they being ignorant of the Most High's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of the Most High. Yeah. So you don't understand the scriptures and you want to do it your way when the Lord clearly saying, yo, this is how it's supposed to be done. Gave you all of the Lord. I'm going to sing up the men, the true men of the Lord. I'm going to send my men out here and I'm going to tell you, yo, this is what you got to do. You got to turn back to what the promise was that we made in the desert. Exodus 24:4. Moses came down, all Israel said, yeah, everything, Moses, that you saying, we gonna agree to it. So you gonna stick to that agreement with the Lord. You gonna do it. If not, you gonna be toast. And if you don't be thinking according to, yo, what times we in, a time of tribulation, a time of evil time, if you not understanding the time that we in right now, and you going out there, you want to wild out, you going to find yourself in a position or a situation where it ain't going to make no sense to you. Because losing your child because you went to the store at nighttime to get some Pampers or whatever is crazy. Your 14-year-old son didn't come home today because he went to to the gas station, touched a couple of bottles of water, put them back in the thing, left the store, got chased down and shot in the back. Jeremiah. Let's get Jeremiah chapter 2. Jeremiah chapter 2. Let's start at 9. Jeremiah 2 and 9. We're going to jump down a little bit. Wherefore I will yet plead with you, saith the Lord, and with your children's children, with that seed, right? With your children's children will I plead. For pass over the isle to see and send unto Kedar, and consider diligently, and see if there be such a thing. Have a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods? But my people have changed their glory for that which doth not profit. Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord. Yeah, be afraid. The Lord is the one doing all this, man. The Lord is the one in control of everything, man. It's the Lord that did it, man. It's the Lord that did. The Lord put the spirit on them to do this. The Lord put the spirit on you to do whatever you did to make them respond the way they did. The Lord is controlling everything. The Lord is controlling everything. Lord is in control. Lord is the one. Matter of fact, what's that? Exodus 4. Let's get there. Let's go Exodus 4. I ain't get this one in a minute. Yep. Exodus 4 and around. Let's go 10. Moses talking about how he not a good speaker and all of this, right? Exodus chapter 4, verse 10. And Moses said unto the Lord, O my Lord, I am not eloquent, neither heretofore, nor since thou hast spoken unto thy servant, but I am slow of speech and of a slow tongue. And the Lord said unto him, Who hath made man's mouth, or who maketh the dumb, or the deaf, or the seeing, or the blind? Have not I the Lord? Now therefore go, and I will be with thy mouth, and teach thee what thou shalt say. And he said, O my Lord, send, I pray thee, by the hand of him whom thou wilt send. And the anger of the Lord was kindled against Moses, and he said, Is not Aaron a Levite thy brother? I know that he can speak well. And also, behold, he cometh forth to meet thee, and when he seeth thee, he will be glad in his heart. And thou shalt speak unto him, and put words in his mouth, and I will be with thy mouth, and with his mouth, and I will teach you what ye shall do. Yeah, the Lord do everything. Who make you dumb? Who make you smart? Who made you say that shit out your mouth? The Lord made you say it, man. Lord controlling everything. It's a scripture here where the Lord say the hairs on your head are counted. That's how much in the detail the Lord is. Every hair on your head is counted, man. Back to it. Jeremiah chapter 2 and let's go 19. Jeremiah 2 and 19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliders shall reprove thee. Know and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy power, and that my fear is that my what? That my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord power of a host. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress. upon every high hill and under every green tree. Excuse me. For of old time, Jeremiah 20 and 2. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress, when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest playing the harlot. Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? For though thou wash thee with nitrate and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquity is marked before me, saith the Lord power. Yeah. Let's get this one. Let's go. 26. Jeremiah 2 and 26. As the thief is ashamed when he is found, so is the house of Israel ashamed. They, their kings, their princes, and their priests, and their prophets, saying to a stop, thou art my father, and to a stone, thou hast brought me forth. Yeah, like I said, you praying, white boy Jesus, please save me from the savage white man. Don't make no sense, but continue. And then you praying to the rock. That rock over there, the Kaaba. Saying to a stock, thou art my father, and to a rock thou hast brought me forth, for they have turned their back unto me, and not their face. But in the time of their, watch this, but in the time of their trouble, they will arise and say, save us. But where are thy gods that thou hast made thee? Let them arise, if they can save thee in the time of thy trouble. For according to the number of thy cities are thy gods, O Judah. Wherefore will ye plead with me? Ye all have transgressed against me, saith the Lord. In vain have I smitten your children, they receive no correction. Your own sword hath devoured your prophets like a destroying lion. O generation, see ye the word of the Lord. Have I been a wilderness unto Israel, a land of darkness? Wherefore say my people, we are lords. We will come no more unto thee. And this is the problem right here. Israel like, yo, man, look, man. Look, you can say all you want to say. You can talk that Bible stuff. White man wrote the Bible anyway, but the Bible gets on the so-called white man. The Bible talks about the downfall of the so-called white man, which is the Edomites according to the scriptures. Their biblical nationality. There's 18 nationalities according to the Bible. 18, and that's according to your, not according to where you was born, what land you was born in. No, it's according to your father. But that's a whole nother story. But my people don't want to listen. And so when you see all of the things happening, and they're still to pop up and say to you at these times, yo, why is we going through this? Why is it like that? Why God won't help us out? Woo! Let's get Deuteronomy 32. People hard-headed, man, and I get it. I get it. You read the scripture and you go, I get it now. I see. Let's see where we're going to start. Like I said, it's all in the scriptures. Let's start at Deuteronomy 32 and 15, right? But Jeshurun, that's kind of a slang way of saying Jerusalem. But Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked. And then I think about it too, like how you out here teaching, or a lot of younger people might end up watching the lives and stuff like that, or watching the lessons, and how we gotta break it down and explain it and this and that. Cause like I said, you see that skit. You look up that skit where that dude is giving them index cards to people to read, and you will understand. I'm like, good gracious, what are they teaching them kids in school right now? People's out there like can't read a paragraph. Deuteronomy 32, and them will be the same people on here trying to post the scripture. They ain't gonna put the whole scripture. They gonna say Matthew 7:15. Dudes are jokes, man. That's why we look at y'all. We look at y'all as jokes. Jokes. Not even worth the energy to even get worked up about. Deuteronomy 32 and 15. But Jeshua waxed fat and kicked. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art waxing fat. Thou art grown thick. Thou art covered with fatness. Then he forsook the Most High which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations, provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to God, not unto the Most High, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly, to whom your fathers feared not. Of the rock that beget thee, thou art unmindful, and hast forgotten the Most High that formed thee. And when the Lord saw it, he abhorred them because of the provoking of his sons and of his daughters. And he said, I will hide my face from them. I will see what their end shall be. I will see what their end shall be, for they are a very froward generation, children in whom is no faith. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not the. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. I will move them to jealousy with those which are not of people. Yeah, talk about the Israelites that scattered. Israelites that scattered in the other nations. So, see right there, that's when Christianity come in. No, stupid. That's not when Christianity come in. Most High, Moses is talking to the people that understand they Israelites, but then it's Israelites scattered in all nations. That's all that means right there. I will provoke them to anger with the foolish nation, for fire is kindled in mine anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundation of the mountains. I will heap mischief upon them. I will spin mine arrows upon them. They shall be burnt with hunger, and devoured with burning heat, and with bitter destruction. Oh, it's a new thing too that I see a lot of people is posting about now too. They saying, you notice how if you put fruit from the store out in the woods or something, somewhere, whatever, or you sit it out for animals, they not eating the fruit. The animals even know that them fruits in them stores is not natural. Dude said he took it a step further. He said he opened up some cans of tuna fish and he put it outside, to feed the cats. And they ain't touched the tuna fish yet. The food that they got in the store, man, it's a snake pit, man. It's a snake pit going in there and picking up something that don't say bioengineered ingredients on it, or getting chicken breast that's not laboratory made. You gotta make sure, and you can't, before you could go and get cheap meat and this, you can't do that no more, man. The stuff they doing to the food now is crazy. Limes don't got no seeds in it no more, seedless lemons. How you got a lemon with no seeds in it? How did that lemon grow that don't got no seed in it? Seedless lemons, seedless limes, grapes with no seeds in it, watermelons with no seeds in it. How are these things growing, man? Fake food, bioengineered food, man. It's a curse. Revelation 11 and 18, destroy them that destroy the earth. They cut down trees with real peaches on it and this and that, real oranges. And now they got these they done planted these other crops now. The corn, GMO corn. Crazy, man. Let's go down. Let's go 35. Deuteronomy 32 and 35. To me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. For the Lord shall judge his people. What? For the Lord shall judge his people. Why are we still going through the things that we going through? Well, the Lord said it's going to be on our seed for a sign forever. So, but why is this happening to us? Because the Lord said right here, for the Lord, where is that? To me belongeth the vengeance, 32 and 35. For to me belongeth vengeance and recompense. Their foot shall slide in due time, for the day of their calamity is at hand, and the things that shall come upon them make haste. For the Lord shall judge his people. That part. The Lord, why is we going through it? For the Lord shall judge his people and repent himself for his servants. When he seeth that their power is gone, and there is none shut up or left, and he shall say, where are their gods, their rock in whom they trusted, which did eat the fat of their sacrifices, and drank the wine of their drink offerings? Let them rise up and help you. So we done read this in 2 spots now. We done read this in Jeremiah. We done read it in Deuteronomy. The Lord said, yo, when shit get hot, let them gods you praying to save you, man. Let white boy Jesus save you. Let that rock over there that you pray to 5 times a day get down on your knees and make salat. Let Allah save you. And we gonna see. See, yeah, let's go, back to 37. And he said, and he shall say, where are their gods, their rock in whom they trusted, which did eat the fat of their sacrifices and drank the wine of their drink offerings? Let them rise up and help you and be your protection. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no God with me. I kill, I make alive, I wound, I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Yeah. What's that? Isaiah 45:17, right? Not 17. 45 and 7. To back that one. Like I said, oh, you a false prophet. What are you talking about? I'm just reading the scriptures right here. Plain as day. I don't even go deep. I stay in the milk. I stay in the milk. Easy to digest scriptures. Let's go 45 and 7. Isaiah 45 and 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. Very simple. The Lord said, I kill, I make alive over here. I come over here. The Lord said, I the one do all these things. I create evil. Oh, it's the devil. It's the devil. No, it's the Lord, man. It's the Lord. It's all of the Lord. Let's go. Where we going now? Let's go. Jeremiah. Back to Jeremiah. Let's get Jeremiah 8 and 7. the main point is in 7. The main point is in 7. Let's start at 3. And death shall, Jeremiah 8:3. And death shall be chosen rather than life. What? Death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remaineth of this evil family, which remaineth in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Lord. So in all the places that Israel is scattered, they gonna choose death. They gonna choose death. Just like that story we was reading in Numbers, the 16th chapter, when you saw what was done to Korah and yesterday, and you woke up today, and the same thing that Korah and them did yesterday, you woke up today and said, we're going to blame Moses, and we're going to try to remove Moses from being the leader over us after we just seen the Lord smoke 250 people yesterday, and y'all woke up today with the same shit on y'all mind? Soon as them niggas would have said, yo, Moses, I said, y'all look, I've been in the congregation, y'all woke up on that Moses shit again today? Now I'm out. I'm on my mule, my camel. I'm out. Y'all niggas is wild. The Lord just smoked some niggas yesterday. Y'all niggas, man, please, man. I'm up on the sand dune somewhere. When the Lord hit their ass, I'm like, I told you. I knew they was gonna get it. I knew they was gonna get it. That's Israel though. So this why this sounds so appropriate right here. Jeremiah 8:3. And death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family, which remaineth in all the places whither I have driven them, saith the Lord of hosts. Moreover, thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord, shall they fall and not arise? Shall he turn away and not return? Why then is this people of Jerusalem slidden back by a perpetual backsliding? They hold fast deceit. They refuse to return. I hearkened and heard, but they spake not aright. No man repented him of his wickedness, saying, what have I done? Yeah, what have I done? Everyone turneth to his course, as the horse rusheth into battle. Yea, the stork in heaven knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the times of their coming, but my people know not the judgment of the Lord. That's the point right there. Huh?
That's a good one.
Jeremiah 8:7. Yea, the stork, the animals know what's right. Yo, the birds know when they need to fly this way. The birds know when the storm is coming and they move out. This animal know when it's time for them to give birth. A turtle, they know when the water's doing this. All the animals, they know what's going on. My people, stupid. Stuck on stupid. Yea, the stork in heaven knoweth her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming, but my people know not the judgment of the Lord. Yep. So then now you get over to Hosea. Let's go to Hosea chapter 4. Yep. Let's start at 1, jump down to 6. 1 and 2, then jump down to 6. Hosea 4:1. Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, no mercy, nor knowledge of the Most High in the land. By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touching blood. Still all of the things that we see going on. The curses will sound forever. A ninja will get online bragging about how he took another man's wife. Only my people. Niggas that do. They just arrested. They just arrested a chick in 2024, right? They had a 18-year-old girl showed up to a place, and her girlfriend and a bunch of dudes, they all kidnapped her and took her somewhere, and they videotaped them abusing her, sexually assaulting her, and all of this stuff, and killed her. They just arrested a chick. She came clean finally, because she gonna testify against everybody to get a lighter sentence. But they videotaped, recorded themselves doing all these crimes and posted it online. This is my people. My people. So you like, what? It's the curses, man. It's all the things that's described in the book, man. Hosea 4:6. For my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Watch this. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. As they grew in numbers, the sinning, the wilding out increased. That's why we read that, they gonna choose death. They gonna choose death. That's what they gonna do. They gonna say, man, them scriptures, man. Get out of here with that Bible jazz, man. I don't want to hear that. That's what they gonna say. That's what my people gonna choose. So then when you find yourself in a situation, because you don't know when judgment gonna come. Judgment gonna hit everybody at different times, man. You gonna wake up one day thinking, I'm putting on my makeup, my lipstick, I done brushed my waves, my waves 360 spinning, I'm good today, and you don't come home no more. That's the last time you brush waves. Next time how they do that thing, you doing something, and then you wake up, they got the meme where you wake up in heaven like this, and you jumping around like, what happened? I was just down there. Yeah, you back with the Lord now. You want to slide on your ops. The homies crash into a car. All 5 of y'all spin around. I'm up here with the Lord. What happened? Yo, them drill rappers, man. I hate drill rappers. The whole concept of I'm going to go do something, commit a crime, kill somebody, shoot somebody, then I'm going to come make a song about it, I'm going to post it on IG, and I'm going to talk shit. And this is the whole concept of drill rappers is a damn curse. Yeah, I'm going to move on. Let's go to another scripture. Let's get another gem. Find another gem somewhere. Let's get that Proverbs 21:16. Okay, we good, we rolling. Get a couple more, about an hour and 30 in, get about 15, 20 more minutes. Shut it down. Proverbs chapter 21:16. 15. It is Proverbs 21:15. It is joy to the just to do judgment, but destruction shall be to the workers of iniquity. Huh? We done read the Lord do everything. The Lord the one create evil. The issues of death, Psalm 68:20, the issues of death belongeth unto the Lord, man. So it's the Lord, man. It's the Lord. I mean, and you know, the Lord the one put that baby, took that baby away. It was the Lord that did it. Yeah, he used that. He used the instrument. You know, he used that individual to accomplish it. But it was the Lord that ultimately did it. So now you got to go, if you understand the scriptures, you got to go, well, then, hey, that baby did something. Either that baby did something in the past, then come back. You know, judgment is played out here. Matter of fact, where that's at? Ecclesiastes, right? I'm right by it. It's fine. Oh, it's right there. 742. I know it was right here. Let's go Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Oh, Shane, who your call? Sorry about that. Yeah, let's go Ecclesiastes 3 and that's the first time I seen them park their truck there like that. Yeah. Let's go back to it. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and 11. Yeah, 11. But it's point 16. He have made everything beautiful in his time. Yeah, let me get some water while I do that. I want to yell over this stop. Oh man, get the thing and go, man. Alright, Ecclesiastes 3 and 11. He have made everything beautiful in his time. Also, he have set the world in their heart, so that no man can find out the work that the Most High maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in them. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and do good is his life. And also that every man should eat and drink Ecclesiastes 3 and 12. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of all his labor. It is the gift of the Most High. I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. So going back to them spirits. The spirit is forever, man. So you pass away, Ecclesiastes 12 and 7, all spirits go back to the Lord, and then you wait there till you come back again. I know that whatsoever the Most High doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. The Most High doeth that men should fear before him. That which have been, going back to that spirit, that which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And the Most High requireth that which is past. And moreover, this is the point, 16, Ecclesiastes 3 and 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of iniquity, that iniquity was there, the place of judgment. So this is where judgment takes place. What's another one? I think it's Job 14 and 14, right? Let's go there. What's up, brother? Like the lights you got on. Right? A little colorful. Look, for Juneteenth. The Juneteenth Nike collection. All right? There you go, right here. Job, chapter 14 and 12. Point in 14. So man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me secret until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me. Remember to what? When I'm gone, Job basically said, Lord, when I'm gone and I'm in my sleep, I'm in my rest, let me stay there until the time of your wrath is past. I'm supposed to be parking your truck right here. That's a goddamn ticket. Let's go back to it, Job, right? Back to it, right? Job chapter 12, 14 and 12 again. So man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. Talk about once you know, the grave is a condition, right? Grave is a condition. You know, you know your body is in the grave, then your spirit go back to the Lord, right? Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me secret until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me. So like I was saying, that's pretty much Job saying, Lord, hey, I'm gone now. My body is in the grave. I'm back with you. Let me stay up here with you until your wrath is gone, to the time that's coming. When the Lord returned, before the Jacob's trouble and all that, they always trying to get, they were seeing this and they always trying to hide from this. And I'm going to get two more scriptures. I'm thinking that back that up. It's 2nd Esdras 16 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? That's one. And then in Nahum, I think it's Nahum chapter 3. And he say, in the day of thy wrath, remember mercy. So the men of the Lord, when they was getting these visions of the time of judgment and all that, they was praying that they could avoid it. 14, this is the part though. Job 14 and 14. If a man die, shall he live again? Right? If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. Till your change come what? Till I rise up again and my spirit is put back and I'm back here on earth, like we read in Ecclesiastes, where judgment is played out. Judgments were played out. And how we got there is because, hey, at the end of the day, hey, we don't know what that 1-year-old did in the past. We don't know what was happening. What was, because he wasn't even here long. 1 year old. The Lord controlling all of that, man. The Lord controlling all of that. And y'all will say, oh, y'all wrong and this and that or whatever, but we got the scriptures to back it up. The Lord do all that. Ecclesiastes chapter 39 and 27. All things are for good to the godly, so too the sinners are turned unto evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. And appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail, famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to the destruction. Now watch this part. They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word. Yeah. So the Lord got spirits out here, man, that's just sitting waiting like, they go another one. Back that up. Revelation. Book of Revelation. All the way at the end. It's still saying some of the same stuff. So why is this happening to us? Why is the Lord giving you the why? Revelation 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing in the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power, and he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and sea. To whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of the Most High in their foreheads. So it's spirits out here, it's angels out here that the Lord got ready to get busy when it's time to get busy. So yeah, you're going to have bigger, greater angels, and you're going to have your lesser angels. But and your lesser spirits, they out here ready to get busy. And so when you see, you like I said, going back to it, you don't know. You run across a little mini demon out here at Food Lion. You get into an argument over a shopping cart, they pull out a jammy, a blicky, and pew your ass over a shopping cart. You got to be careful out here, man. You got to be careful. More and more, you see more and more road rage incidents happen here in North Carolina. People getting shot on the highway over road rage incidents, right? Let's keep getting it. Let's close up. We about to close up. Let's get one. Let's go. Oh, let's get that proverb. I thought about that a couple of times. Let's get that Proverbs, chapter 1. Proverbs 1 and 5. A wise man will hear and will increase in learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. To understand a proverb and to the interpretation of to understand a proverb and the interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us lurk privately for the innocent without cause, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down unto the pit. We will find all precious substance, we shall fill our houses with spoils, cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou in the way with them. Refrain thy foot from their path, for their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood. 19. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy for gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. Wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. It's on the internet all over. It's all over YouTube. It's all over YouTube. Oh, you don't like that brother? That's another brother teaching. Maybe you like his voice. Maybe you like how he break it down. Excuse me. 24. Because I have called and ye refuse, I have stretched out my hand and no man regardeth, but ye have set at naught all my counsel and would none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. For they that hated knowledge and did not choose to fear the Lord, they would none of my counsel. They despised all of my reproof. Therefore shall they eat the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. For the turning away of the simple shall slay them, and the prosperity of fools shall destroy them. But But whosoever hearken unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from the fear evil. So I tell you, man, you need to know, you need to understand the times we in, and you need to chill. You need to take a chill pill out here when you're moving around, man. Don't let a receipt get you into a situation that you could have easily avoided. Easily avoided. So, hey, man, I appreciate y'all like checked in with me. I don't know where the brother wasn't here this week. So, but with that one, I'm going to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shad, by Hashem, Makak Wadash. Salute to the men out here teaching the fullness of the scriptures in these times, to the hopeful elect scattered abroad, unlike to a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. I look forward to your rulership in the kingdom to come, to the remnant, men, women, children. Remain spiritual out there, y'all. We are in spiritual times. Remain spiritual. Stay calm out there. I know it get hard and difficult at times. Hey, man, you got to breathe. Do that woosah shit like Martin did. Woosah a couple of times. Got to chill out here in these times, man. Shalom, Israel. Shalom. Shalom, brother. Yahba Shem Yah Shabakata.